Shang-Chi, the Legend of the Ten Rings. Let's get it. Oh! Now that's how you make a movie. Woo! That's how you make a movie. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Let's go. Welcome, Screen Feed fans. Let's do this live. Woo! I'm pumped. Now, Shang-Chi represents the Ten Rings. And because he represents the Ten Rings and holds it down, it goes into the legend. His father, for thousands of years, possessed the power of the Ten Rings. And he was the baddest man on earth until he wanted to go rule other dimensions with magic, other places with magical powers and realms on the same planet. But he didn't understand it. He couldn't rule. He didn't know how to rule. So he meets a woman at the gate who he couldn't beat. First time he's ever lost. And he fell in love with her. He gives up everything to have a family. Then something happens. The family's divided. He's bent on revenge. He trains his son to be vengeful. And then when his son, years down the road, is ready, he wants his son to avenge the death of his mom. So this sets our story. Now this, the action in here and the way they got it set up is crazy. I mean, there's people doing kicks, flips all over. I'm like, damn. That bus scene was crazy. I think they got the guy that did John Wick to do the choreography for this movie. And he did not disappoint, because that bus scene was intense. It looks like something out of an old Jackie Chan film, with them driving the bus and having to go back to the fighting, and driving the bus and back to the fighting scene. Look like an old look like one of those old Jackie Chan type movies. It was a good homage to Jackie. Now, will this tie into any other Marvel movies? I don't know. But it was quite entertaining. very intriguing. You're going to be wanting to know, is this the way it should go? The direction of the movie? Because at first, while they're developing the character and the chemistry between the two actors, first off, I think they got the right actor to play him. I think if you got an actor that was a little too serious, it would have taken the flair away from it. Even though I feel he's a little too American to play Shang-Chi, it works because they're going to have to want to sell this to America. In China, they're going to eat this up. But here you got to kind of want Americans to be a little interested in it. And Awkwafina was perfect. Perfect casting. The reason why it was perfect casting is because oh yes, it's a lot of connections to it. Definitely Iron Man 3. Definitely some connections there. I won't reveal any secrets, but it was a great cameo in there. That really wasn't a cameo. It was an actual character that was in the movie and played it all the way through. And it explained a lot of things from that film that really didn't need to be explained to me, but it explained a lot. Whoa.
Right now is a great time.
So anyway, the father believes that the mother is still alive somewhere, and that the land that banished her for being with him because she gave up everything. She gave up all her powers, her magic, everything, just to be with him, to have her family. And he had given up the 2 rings so they could live off love. Then there was a daughter, the sister, she was abandoned. Abomination, they show him in the previews. Don't get excited about that. Now, there is they played the daughter. The women's not allowed to do anything. And the father couldn't look at the daughter no more because she reminds him of the wife. So he basically just don't even pay any attention to her. And all his focus is into training his son. And she's not allowed to. Women are not allowed to train. So she just watched and learned on her own, So it was like, okay, now it's time for you. You are woman, hear me, war. So she had her, I'm ready now moment. She can come out of the shadows. So you had that element. The dad's not paying attention to the kids. He thinks mom's alive and he's gonna bring the wife back. And I'm like, that the ending is the only thing I had a problem with is the ending. I understand what they were trying to do. There's a big thing, a lot of stuff is going on. A lot of magical stuff is happening at this moment in time. But my goodness, when all this magical stuff is going on, it was almost confusing to watch. As I watched this film in IMAX, in its highest quality. It was so much going on. Yes, there's one mid-credit scene. I didn't stick around for the last one. This this might lead into Doctor Strange, into the multiverse of madness. I don't know. This this basically connects Iron Man 3, concludes it the right way. I give it 3 stars out of 4. The ending to me was a little weird. I wish I could go into it more, but I can't. I mean, the comedy in the movie was done right. They didn't try to force comedy. Sometimes movies force comedy. And when you force something, you could ruin everything. Marvel probably think that I'm out here trying to spoil their film, and that's why they're not letting notifications go out or a lot of anything right now. But you could ruin something by trying to force it. The comedy was legitimate and on point. That's one thing I loved about the film, is they weren't afraid to let the comedy have its day. Let the moments come when they come. Don't force it. And that's why Awkwafina was perfect. She wasn't the love interest everybody thought. She's your around the way girl, you know. And it's just so weird that she keeps popping up and being and put in situations, and it's totally funny because it's like, I'm going with you. Like, she has no place in any of it, but she keeps including herself, and they be like, take her too. I'll be like, she is. You can totally leave her behind, and nothing's gonna change. Oh yeah, I mean she's that round-the-way chick, you know. If I was hanging out with that chick and drunk, I'd wake up, probably hit it. I'd be, damn, I done hit this chick. Damn. She seemed like the talk that would talk all through sex and just totally ruin it. But yeah, as far as the movie, definitely one to go see. 3 stars out of 4 is my review. Ending, I don't know how they could have done the ending. I can't really talk about the ending right now because, you know, it's more father-son thing, but then that turns into something else. Then when the dad realizes he was a fool, which I don't know how, like, what more did you need to see? How could you not realize you was a fool? But he didn't realize it. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, anyway, we'll do a spoiler review when we can get more and more into the details. So they do want me to go this way. Okay, alright. I see it. I see the turn. I see what y'all trying to do. Ba-bam! Ha-ha! I'm out.